think we need to think about getting out of here. Because we're drowning and you don't see it.
The minute our feet leave Hong Kong soil, we are abandoning our son.
First of all, I want to say both of you are really terrific in this. Really, just wonderful performances. How, going into a project like this, it's so sprawling and based on a novel that means a lot to a lot of people. What is important to you? How important is the source material, and how important is it going in and just letting Lulu, find her vision, create her vision?
I mean, I think the source material is extremely important, and I think that's what Lulu has talked about and really priding herself on really connecting to it, but then telling our own story. And I think we follow Lulu's lead. I think she's so incredibly brilliant and talented and respectful, obviously, to Janice's book, but also wanting to make this kind of a universal experience for a large audience. And that's what she's hit, I think, on all different levels, this whole sense of humanity in our show, because I think each individual character goes through their own experience in a different way and how they're dealing and coping with it. And because you have so many of these different elements, right, there's something that the audience can actually connect to, depending on if you're going through Jack's character or my character or any one of these amazing, brilliant, and talented actors. I think that whole universal sense of humanity is really kind of the baseline for the work, and I think it's a reflection of what Janice wrote in the first place, but then also a reflection of what Lulu has kind of created.
Nice. Jack, with you, this is a really powerful performance. What this character goes through, you have some amazing scenes where you really just bare your soul in many ways. Is that challenging? I mean, that's a lot. You take on a lot with this character.
Yeah, you know what? It just to reiterate exactly what you said. It's because we're going to battle with, your captain being Lulu Wang, and she's the greatest, and you wouldn't do it for just anybody. Because you're burying your soul, but the work that was put in and the conversations we had, it was such an amazingly safe space to really create and take those risks. I found David heartbreakingly tragic, sad, absurdly funny at moments, like what's going on. It's like he felt very human, he felt very real, he felt, and you could I've related to him, you can't help but relate to him. And someone who's been through trauma, but from the other side, being the culprit, the person who was culpable for, what happened when he was a child, and now this, the childhood trauma rears its ugly head, and it's, put his whole life in flux.
Yeah, agreed. And I agree, incredibly relatable. Brian, with you, you have I mean, again, you can connect to this character. What connected you?
I mean, to me personally, this was the one character that I related to the most out of everything that I've ever experienced. I think I personally am a family man, right? I kind of wear that pride on my sleeve, and I think Clark is as well. And that relatability was kind of an instant dive in to Clark and his experience. And what I found so incredibly gratifying is that his experiences as far as being a father was very similar to mine. So everything after that was this incredible journey that I experienced through him. And it, like Jack said, I think Lulu created this environment where you would just bare your soul.
Yeah.
And it's that experience as far as an actor and artist that you love to take. And to be able to have that, especially with the quality and the elevation of the writing and the work that we were all a part of, was something extremely special and something that, for me, I've never been a part of until now.
Well, Brian, you were terrific. Jack, so good to see you again.
So good to see you too, Dan. So nice to see you, man.
See you later, guys.
All the best to your son. He's the coolest.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you.
All right, man. Take it easy, pal.
Bye.